Hello, my name is Christopher Brown. This week in HCS 323, Health and Wellness Promotions Through the Lifespan, we were asked to answer the following questions on physical fitness assessment. We were given a PAR-Q, or what I'm used to is a PAR-FQ, which we use in the military, to assess if we're physically capable of actually doing the workouts that we were asked to do this week. So, needless to say, what I'm going to start off with is, why is it important to complete a readiness assessment prior to starting an exercise program? Common sense. You want to make sure that you're in the best shape and that anything that you do that's strenuous will neither hurt you, make you sick, or potentially give you harm in a negative way. Smoking can decrease your lungs and make it that you can't breathe or make it harder to breathe for you. So a person can either pass out, die after running, and these are things that we've seen in the military and other places. If you have certain diseases within your family, cancer and all this, like little things like that, can affect the way you feel and the way you react to other things. So the reason that you want to do a PAR-Q assessment before you do any kind of workout, strenuous work, would be primarily because you want to make sure that your body is capable of actually completing the task at hand without actually hurting you or making anything worse that you don't know about. Now, the next question we're asked is, why is it important to assess your beginning fitness level? Which what I said was, you want to make sure that you can actually finish the task at hand that you're given. The next question we're asked is, what were your results at the end of the assessment? Let me show you what assessment I'm speaking about. The Rockford Fitness Walking Test is what I'm talking about. So, we were given directions on how to actually complete the fitness walk test. The walking test estimates aerobic capacity based on variables of age, gender, time required to walk a mile, and heart rate achieved at the end of this test. The guidelines for the taken test are the following. First, you want to count your heart rate for 15 seconds and multiply it by 4. Go 4 to get beats per minute. Then, before you actually do that, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a level track, an area that won't basically cause or lower make you work more than you need to. You need a stopwatch. As most people say, they have cell phones, which I have. Then you want to warm up for 5 to 10 minutes. This is the stretching portion. Basically, make sure that you're limber enough to actually move and you don't pull any muscles while you're doing it. And then during the test, take a brisk covering a mile. So you want to do a mile walk. What I did for this test was, I'm currently in a hotel in Nevada, Fallon, out of my area where I'm used to, not really used to the cold where it's 19 degrees outside, but the place where I'm staying at now was nice enough to have a treadmill within our building that we're in. So I got on the treadmill. I walked on it for about 10, 11 minutes. That's about what the actual time was. Let me get that for you. Actual time was 10 minutes and 15 seconds for me to walk a mile and a quarter. So after I finished my mile and a quarter, my heart beat per second for the machine, and when I actually did my math myself, was at 165 for the machine, 171 when I actually counted myself. So that was something that I figured I was close with the way my heart rate was beating. I normally do a physical assessment quarterly, which I think I have one coming up in May. So that means I need to get a little better at this. So we were asked to draw a vertical line through your time and horizontal line through your heart rate. The PowerPoint, the point selection of the lines determines your fitness level. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is the graph of the lines that were given. The only issue I have with the graph, which you see to the right here, is that the chart are based on weights of 170 for men. Obviously, I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'1", 240. I'm in very good shape, but I don't think this graph I'm going to show you actually goes to my actual levels. See, these are the graphs I'm talking about. On the left side, it shows you heartbeats per minute, And on the bottom it says time that you finish. So going off the weight that was given and using my heartbeats that I calculated and the calculations of the time that I finished, so I would be around this time, around right here for my time. My heartbeat, if I was 170, would be around here. Now, when we looked at the prior thing before, it said that I'm over. So I would put myself in a category of about you say 180, between 180 and 190. If I go above 190 with the way this goes, it still puts me in an above average range as far as my health and fitness. Military wise, that means I can serve with my job. Me wise, it means that I need to get better within my fitness and I need to work harder. So now we've answered the third question to the list. I've showed you my results. I'm about above average, but me being the person I am, I would love to get a little better. Even being as big as I am, I can move, and actually my levels of my heart rate is actually very good for my size. So how did your results compare to the individuals within your age limit? Above average with the people on the chart that I show, but that's people that are the smaller size than I am. So I'm still going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Say I'm a high in my mind, but above average isn't bad either way. Were you happy with your test results? No, because I feel I should be at a high, with the fact of the matter that I do a physical fitness test every 6 months, and that I know that I am capable of doing better than above average. I want to be the best tip-top shape and being trustworthy that if I get put in a situation that my heart rate and my kids will see, okay, my father's in shape, so therefore I think I can do the same also. How does the lifestyle factor of physical fitness affect overall health and wellness? Without physical fitness, it can give you heart diseases and having bad cholesterol, shorten your lifespan, opposed to having a nice healthy life. Yes, healthy people die every day, but they die because there's stuff that they do. Climbing mountains, running stuff, pushing themselves a little too hard, rather than being overweight, obese, and not able to do the things that you want. Sitting on a couch daily and being out of shape is not something I think anybody wants to do. It's something they get accustomed to. It's easier to sit on the couch than it is to get up and work out. First thing, it's kind of hard to get that motivation out of yourself. How do these results relate back to your physical wellness results from week 1? What can I say? How does it result back to my physical fitness from last week? I look at my physical records last week, and it shows me that I'm capable of a lot more if I take the time to actually eat correctly and actually work out properly, rather than the way I do now. Yes, I'm in shape, and yes, I can do things that I want to do, but at the same time, I need to put more effort into it rather than just kind of wing it. Which other dimensions of wellness does physical wellness affect, and how? Physical wellness affects your stress. It affects your overall health, as far as keeping away obesity, keeps away stress, and it helps you and encourages you to be more social. So as far as those three, you can cover 3 wellnesses right there. You can be personal with people as you're working out, or as you're keeping in shape. You can encourage your friends, family, people to do it with you. You can get rid of your stress and not really use your stress in a negative way. And also, it gets rid of the obesity as far as not really having many health issues besides the soreness of being in better shape. Also, it can help you with your planning. If you're less stressed, you're in shape, and you're not really trying to work on medical appointments yourself, you can plan your life better. You know, okay, I'm well enough to do this now, so therefore I can do this later, and I can do this at this time. Well, that's it for my journal for this week. Hopefully I will come back next week with more from this class.